Hello everybody. Okay, so today I went and got some groceries and I figured I would show you guys what I got, which seems super weird, but I've had actually a couple people ask me about like what I eat on the program, because I know a lot of people are coming straight from college and they're used to having, you know, like the college cafeteria, or if you lived at home, maybe you're just not used to buying your groceries and stuff. And so people just want to know, like, do I bring my lunch to work? You know, do I cook? Like, how does it work? So to answer that question, yes, you do cook and pack your lunch as if you were just living in an apartment back at home. They don't have, like, you know, a Disney college program cafeteria or dining plan or like anything like that. It's just as if you were going to work, and you know, as if you would like back in your hometown. So that being said, I know that at like Magic Kingdom they do have like kind of like a cafeteria where they have a Subway and like places to get food, but it's not, it's just you still pay normally. So when you come on the program, you can expect to pack your lunch, or depending on where you're working, you may be able to like buy your lunch on your break. But it is usually easiest to just pack your lunch, because, you know, by the time you buy your lunch and everything, you only have like 10 minutes to eat. So I prefer to pack my lunch unless I'm in a big hurry. So let me just show you guys what I got. Keep in mind, this is like, you know, I'm not saying that every, you know, healthy food group is covered here or anything. This is just the stuff that I like to pack, that I like to eat. So let me just show you guys kind of what I like to do, or at least what I like to do right now. Obviously it changes and I get sick of certain foods, whatever. So this is what I just got, minus a couple things. Like I got some extra water and some extra Gatorade that aren't here, but this is pretty much everything, and it was not super cheap, honestly. Like I think it came out to be like $90 or something. It's so funny, this is what you get. Okay, so let me just kind of go through what I usually like to do. So you'll notice there's not a lot of dinner foods. Like you don't see stuff to make spaghetti or anything like that. And that is because, honestly, I just don't cook dinner for a couple of different reasons. Because number one, I don't know, I just really try to like stay out of the kitchen as much as possible. That's kind of unrealistic for most people, but I just find that it is what's working for me. And also I get off work at like 8:30 or 9 every day. So typically I either come home and like eat a snack, or I usually just like go through Chick-fil-A or something, because I don't want to come home and cook at 9 o'clock, honestly. So this is just what's worked for me. I usually pack my lunch and like eat breakfast at home, and then I typically will get dinner like out somewhere. Is that the healthiest? No, but it's just what has been working for me on my program, so keep that in mind. So what we have here is a cucumber, some pineapple, some raspberries and strawberries, and apples. In the morning time and for lunch, I love to eat apples and peanut butter, so I just like them to be pre-cut. Yes, it's more expensive to do it this way, but I don't have like an apple slicer here, and this just saves time. Honestly, on the program, it's just all about saving time. And then I love to eat and pack fresh fruit for lunch or breakfast. And then I got a cucumber because I am going to, I think for lunch this next couple of weeks, I want to do kind of like a, I don't know what you'd call it, kind of like a bento box style meal prep. So I'll just have like a bunch of fruits and vegetables, and then like meat and cheese, just because I'm kind of over the packing a sandwich thing. So I just want to do something different. So yeah, I got a cucumber to eat some sliced cucumbers, and then I got some turkey from the deli, and then these little, they're like pre-packaged little cheese squares. I actually meant to get like cubed cheese, but it's these pre-packaged ones. They look kind of green on camera. That's really weird. It doesn't look like that in real life. So yeah, meat and cheese and like fruit and veggies is kind of what I'm thinking for my packed lunch this week. And then I got some milk and some biscuits, because sometimes on my days off, I just want to like have some home style kind of, I didn't get eggs. I forgot the eggs. Okay, it's fine. So I would have gotten eggs, but I forgot. And some biscuits, some bread. This is the best kind of white bread, just saying. I like to make for breakfast, like I make a lot of Okay, I make a lot of egg sandwiches. If you don't know what that is, it's like 2 pieces of toast with some scrambled eggs in the middle. And then I like to make sometimes just regular scrambled eggs, but most of the time before work I eat toast and applesauce because my stomach's kind of weird in the morning, and so I'm just not a big breakfast eater. So toast is like a big step forward for me. So I eat a lot of toast, yay carbs. I got Oreos because they're like my guilty pleasure, aka milk. Not that anyone cares. I don't actually have a lot of dairy in my diet other than like ice cream on occasion. I don't eat cereal and I don't eat yogurt because milk can make your skin break out. That's just a fun fact. I'm not trying to scare anybody. If it doesn't break you out, that's great. But milk gives me like a lot of acne. So I cut it out of my diet like a year ago. But I still eat ice cream and I still have Oreos and milk sometimes. Okay, and then I got these, which if you haven't used these as an adult, just bite the bullet and do it, because I eat a lot of applesauce and I finally switched to these because it's so much faster. They're like the little pouches of applesauce. These are amazing, you guys, if you're in a hurry in the morning, or also if you just want to pack one in your lunch. It's so much easier than packing a spoon and all of that. Yes, they are more expensive. The 12 pack is actually like $6. And I got 2 12 packs because I'm trying to not go to the grocery store again by the end of my program. So I got some applesauce. I got some apple juice because, again, I like this in the morning. This is like, everyone is going to judge me so hard. Prepare to be grossed out if you don't like pre-cooked things. Okay, I discovered this last year. It's literally like pre-made sausage gravy, which like, gross. But it's actually so good. And sometimes you just want biscuits and gravy and you don't want to try to make gravy, because I did that at Christmas and it tasted like flour. It was awful. Everyone made fun of me. Okay, so sometimes you just gotta buy some pre-made pre-packaged sausage gravy, and it's good. Okay, judge me, it's fine. Okay, then I got some, this is a like really easy to make pasta salad. I like to pack this with my lunch sometimes from time to time. So I have that to make and pack with my other little things. And then I got 2 boxes of chewy chocolate chip granola bars. So there's 24 total. Again, I'm trying not to go to the store before I head out for the program. I like to eat these in the morning sometimes, or I pack them in my lunch. I also love to pack these when I go to the parks so that I don't spend as much money out on snacks in the parks. And then I got some Cheez-Its for the same reasons. Love to pack these for lunch and for the parks. I got some bottled water. I'm trying the Life water this time because the bottles are really cool. And then some Gatorade. So I drink a lot of Gatorade because I don't know if it's all in my head, but I swear I just feel better when I drink Gatorade. I just think it's, I don't know. I just feel like I feel better when I drink Gatorade. And then I got some bottled water. I know, obviously, I'm a big fan of reusing water bottles. However, the problem is that the water in Florida is not good. It's just really not. Even when you get like a filter or something, it just tastes like the ocean and a swamp, and it's just not good. So again, everybody's different, especially people who are raised with water like that. It doesn't bother them, but I just really prefer bottled water while I'm here. Obviously remember to recycle, but that's just the best thing for me personally, and for pretty much everybody I live with. I don't think anybody drinks tap water here because it's just not the greatest. So be prepared for that when you move here. The water might change your hair and skin a little bit, and it also doesn't taste the greatest for drinking. So keep that in mind. I feel like my skin is just now getting back to normal from moving here, and it's taken like 3 months. So yeah, water, Gatorade. I got doubles of those. Hopefully that'll last me the last 2 weeks of my program. But yeah, this is kind of everything I got. And you know, I have a little bit of stuff left over in the fridge, but I'm just trying to use up what I have right now. And of course I have like peanut butter and all kinds of different like condiments and stuff. But that's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to be eating for the next like week and a half or so. We'll see if it lasts me for the whole thing. And so yeah, I am going to show you guys what it kind of looks like when I make my little bento boxes from here, and that might give you an idea of something you can pack. But of course you can always just pack leftovers or Lunchables. I've done Lunchables at some points during the program. So yeah, there's all kinds of ideas, but this is just to show you what I like to pack for lunch, and hopefully you guys find it helpful. So yeah. Okay, so just for a look inside here, this is my shelf here on the top of our fridge. We have 6 people and 2 fridges, so it actually like works out pretty well. It's madness. But anyways, this is my shelf. I'm not gonna act like it always looks like this. I did just organize it a little bit and put away all my groceries. My apple juice and my fruit back here, my cucumber, milk, raspberries. This like apple juice thing has applesauce thing has a nice little opening, so you can just grab it and go. And then everything else back there, I have 2 different kinds of pickles. I love pickles. And like I have my cheeses, and I have some salsa, sour cream, stuff like that. I have like butter and ranch, some random things. But that's just kind of what that looks like. I do have like other snacks like Pringles, things of that manner. I do have a shelf over here where I like to keep all of my different spices, things like that. It's a lot messier and more realistic, so this is good. But yeah, I have like peanut butter and cinnamon sugar, some noodles, some more sugar that's falling over sideways, taco seasoning. Yeah, it'd just be like this, guys. Like that was like expectation, reality. But anyways, so this is where I keep more of like my non-perishable stuff. I've had soup and all of that. I'm just starting to kind of empty out what I have. I brought a lot of tea with me in here. Crackers, Chex Mix, chips, all that kind of good stuff is in here too. So I hope that kind of gives you guys some ideas of what food situation might look like. And I will show you guys what I'm going to be packing for my lunch. Well, there you have it. That's just an idea of what you could pack for your lunch. I find it to be like a little bit of a more healthy option just because it can be really tempting to just go get fast food and stuff at lunch, and I already do that enough at night. So I hope this has been helpful. And if you haven't ever really been like in charge of your own food, living out of the house or out of college, you'll be fine. Just, you know, do what works for you, and, you know, pack things that you want to eat that are going to be good for you, but also that you want to eat. And I find that that makes it a lot better. And honestly, like, putting it really organized and all compartmentalized when I can, which is not all the time, I do find that it makes it more fun to make your lunch and makes it more exciting to eat it. I don't know. Anyways, though, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it seems kind of silly, but maybe it helps somebody out. So otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!